key is to get these guys spread because they are so big. Get them moving a little bit, right? That's what the objective is.
Yeah, definitely. We have to bring their bigs away from the rim. So, hopefully John and Dev are making some shots, bring the bigs away from the rim so that we can attack and, send cutters to the rim.
How about moving them up and down the floor? They play a lot of the same guys and they get big minutes. Is that important to get those bigs moving?
Yeah, that's very important. They play 5 guys at over 30 minutes, so our pressure should wear that down a little bit. And they just had a game yesterday, so with our pressure and with that being a factor, I think we should better wear them down.
Look forward to a supercharged atmosphere here tomorrow, with students back and everything.
Yeah, I would think so. It's been a while since we've had a good team. Since we've been ranked, it's been a couple of years, so I think we should have a pretty good crowd.
Kind of feel that buzz around campus when you go around and talk to different people, or not?
Yeah, I don't have many classes, so I pretty much go from my apartment to here. So I kind of miss out on that this year.
It's a game where Nate and Adrian pretty significant pull some of their bigs out.
Yeah, I think Nate's role is huge for us this year, especially going into the Big 12 play, but especially for this game because they have 2 bigs that protect the rim very well. So if we can stretch their defense, bring them away from the rim, we should be able to attack better.
So with Devin and Jonathan, you don't anticipate one of those bigs being matched up on Nate?
It depends. Sometimes they run a bigger lineup where they start the guy that's 7-1. That will put one of the bigs on Nate. But they switch their lineups and we do too, so I think we'll make the adjustment.
They had some turnovers against UMass, and I guess UMass had some too. Did that catch your attention a little bit?
Yeah, UMass, it was interesting to watch them play because they press a little bit like us. So it was just interesting to see how they handle the pressure. And that was one of the key reasons why we know we need to have great pressure coming into this game.
What are some of the things with Holton up in the point on that press that maybe they go unnoticed that really makes it so good?
Well, he's very active. He gets a lot of deflections, and he's just a hard target to see over. He's very energetic, and it just gets us going too. That's something that people may not be able to tell, but when John is good at the head of the press, it gets us going.
What about moving those big guys? If they bring a big guy in to take the ball in bounds, he's got to run the floor to match John. Is that important?
Yeah, that's important too, and it also allows us to deny the guards and make the big bring it up. It just allows John to harass their big with the ball, and that's good for us.
Juwan, I don't know what exactly his availability will be, but Billy D, ready to get back on the court. What have you seen from him that, what do you anticipate if he does get a chance to get out there and make an impact?
Well, he's been a great shooter from day one. I haven't really seen him miss that many shots since he's been here. But he's just been eager. He's been bouncy, jumping in every drill when he can, doing his work on the side with Doc, getting in shape. So he definitely looks like he's ready to play.
How important is it to get a guy like him, Brandon Watkins, back out there? Because you see the depth at guard, but to even expand that to forwards, what would that do for this team?
It would do a lot for us. I mean, we've been able to change lineups and do a lot, missing 2 key players. But I think when that adds them, Brandon brings some experience, and Billy D brings great shooting. So those are 2 aspects we haven't had.
And just to get another sort of litmus test with a team like LSU coming in here 5-2 before conference play starts, how big is this just to see again where the team is at? Because at this point, rankings don't mean too much. Who knows if you really are the 16th best team?
Right. Rankings don't really mean too much right now, but this just gives us another chance to see how we stack up against a SEC team. Most of the teams we've played haven't been in major conferences, so this gives us a chance to see how we'll stack up better against the teams in the Big 12.
The inclination I'm getting is this front line is comparable to Texas and Kansas. Do you see that on tape from these guys?
I don't know. I would say more Kansas because they tend to have more mobile bigs. Right. Texas have big back to the basket bigs, but yeah, I would compare them more to Kansas because they're mobile and they take a lot of jump shots too.